Hey guys, my name is Brian and welcome on a brand new video of Theme Park Tips. Today we're gonna have a look at Universal Studios Japan. Let's go! So first of all, this park is extremely busy. So the best tip, be there really early. Universal Studios Japan almost opens way ahead of scheduled opening time. We experienced the park to open 60 to 45 minutes earlier. In this time you can do the attractions with the longest wait during the day, and that brings us to the Flying Dinosaur. This flying coaster is one of the highlights in the park and really intense. It's truly a unique ride and has by far the longest wait time in the park. Even on an uncrowded day, the wait time will be around 2 hours, reaching 4 hours on a busy day. Ride this attraction first in the morning or use this single rider's line. Keep in mind that Universal Studios Japan closes down their attractions way before park closure, because they have the policy that everyone is out of the attractions at closing time. So the Flying Dinosaur closes normally 2 hours before park closure. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Yes, even in Japan you can visit this magical world. First you enter Hogsmeade, where you can drink your favorite butterbeer or buy a wand at Ollivanders. At the end you will find Hogwarts Castle, where you can go on a journey together with Harry, Ron and Hermione. This dark ride is truly amazing. A tip: if you get sick easily, sit in the middle of the bench, because these seats are a bit less intense. Also, this ride is of course popular, so ride it immediately with opening, or save it as last attraction in the evening. The wait time of this ride collapses around 6 PM till park closure, so you probably can ride it with almost no wait. Hollywood Dream, the ride. This B&M hypercoaster is a thrilling but family-friendly ride where you can choose to travel forwards or backwards. 3 trains are traveling forwards and 1 train is traveling backwards, so there are 2 separate lines for this ride. Also quite unique is the ability to choose your own onboard audio, where you can pick between 5 songs. Yes, I know, it's gonna be boring, but again, this ride is really popular, with wait times around 3 hours on a busy day. So use that single rider's line, but remember that this is only for riding forward. They don't offer a single rider's line for the backwards journey. Also, this line closes down around 1 to 2 hours before park closure on most days. Space Fantasy, a unique Universal ride which can be found anywhere in the world. It's an indoor spinning coaster with lots of special effects. And maybe the best indoor coaster in the world. It is possible that during your visit the ride has an overlay, which is common for this coaster. Here we advise you again to use the single rider's line, because the wait time of this ride also often reach 120 minutes. Keep in mind that the waiting time of the single rider's line is much shorter than Universal wants you to believe. Normally the wait time is less than half that will be presented on the waiting time signs. The Amazing Adventure of Spider-Man. For over 20 years, Spider-Man enlightens us with this spectacular ride. This 3D screen-based ride has been voted for best dark ride in the world year after year after year. The waiting time of this attraction is often around 1 hour, and the single rider's line can be a hit or miss. We advise you to first have a look at both lines and then decide which one you choose. Don't go immediately to the single rider's line and expect the line to be much shorter than the normal line. So the top 5 attractions in Universal Studio Japan are the Flying Dinosaur, Harry Potter, Space Fantasy, Hollywood Dream, the ride, and the Amazing Adventure of Spider-Man. Of course, Universal has much more to offer than these 5 attractions, from the Minions to Jaws, and from Jurassic World River Adventure to a huge children area. You will be entertained with all these great rides. If you are limited in time, however, we would advise you to skip Backdraft and Terminator 2 3D, as these rides are aging quickly. Another tip: You can also buy the Universal Express Pass if you want to ride the attraction with no wait. But remember that it is really expensive. To skip the line on 3 attractions is around $45, 7 attractions is $100. So let's have a look at the entertainment offerings in the park. Universal Studios Japan has different parades throughout the year. And yes, they are really fun to watch. On most days, they have a day or a night parade. So if you are into parades, really check them out. Also not to miss is the stunt show Waterworld, which is just spectacular. Pyrotechnics, fire, boats and lots of water. No money is saved on this performance. The show is multiple times a day and you don't need to arrive early for attending. 15 to 30 minutes before showtime is just fine. And not to miss show. In the evening, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter get a bit more magical during the Hogwarts magical lights. Multiple times during the evening, the castle will change in all forms during this project mapping show. The show only takes between 5 to 10 minutes, but it's quite spectacular to see the gigantic castle change and transform. The show changes multiple times during the year, so even during a return visit, the show can be different. Be aware that this show is not presented every day, so keep an eye on the website for your day of visit. Let's have a look at how to get to the park. Universal Studios Japan is located in Osaka, only a couple kilometers from downtown. The most convenient way to visit the park is by metro, also known as JR. Just buy a one-day ticket at the ticket booth and your journey can start. All the signs and announcements in the metro are also in English, so don't be afraid that you don't understand it. The destination will be Universal City. I do not recommend to visit the park by car as a tourist, because the public transport is so cheap and convenient. So when is the best time to visit the park? Well, the best time is in spring or autumn, as the temperature will be comfortable. The summers can be extremely hot, and the winters quite cold. Also be advised that in the end of summer there can be hurricanes in the Osaka area. Try to avoid a visit during weekends and public holidays, because this park gets extremely crowded. So where should you buy your ticket? Universal Studios Japan has variable prices, so on a busy day you pay more for a one-day ticket than on an uncrowded day. The price varies between $70 and $85. The best way is to buy your ticket upfront, for example on the website Klook. With the ticket you can go immediately to the gates. And you don't need to wait to buy a ticket at the ticket booth. So to summarize it all, buy your ticket up front. Be there on time. Go directly to your favorite ride and ride the top 5 attractions. Use the single riders line. And if you are into it, don't forget to check out the entertainment offerings. With these tips, you are guaranteed an awesome day at Universal Studios Japan. Do you have any other tips about this park or a request which park we should visit next? Leave a comment below. Also give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more theme park tips. See you next time! Thank you.